Hello beautiful souls and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to sew a joey pouch, but first I would like to bring some awareness to some of the amazing organizations that are working tirelessly to save the lives of our native animals here in Australia. I'm sure, as most of you are already aware, wildfires have been ravaging through Australia for several months now and are still ongoing. These fires have already burnt through 10 million hectares of our land. To put that into perspective for you, that is almost the size of England. Knowing that over 500 million of our beautiful wildlife have been lost in these fires is just incredibly heartbreaking. And what breaks my heart even more is knowing that many of those that have survived are still suffering from severe burns with no access to food or water and no homes to return to. If you can make a donation, I ask from the bottom of my heart that you please do. Any and all donations will help, even if it's as little as $1. These are some of the organizations that I have personally been donating to, and I hope that you can join me in making a donation. I'll have links to each of the organizations in the description box down below. I am also going to be donating all revenue made from this video to WARRINGAH. These donations will go towards covering the cost of search and rescue, medical treatments, burn creams, emergency food and water drops, along with rehabilitation. Many animal rescue groups are also in need of joey pouches, which is what I'm going to be showing you how to sew today. There is a fantastic group on Facebook called the Animal Rescue Craft Guild. They knit, crochet, and sew many different things for rescued wildlife, such as joey pouches, bird's nests, koala mittens, and lots of other wonderful things. They do have a whole folder on their Facebook group where you can print out patterns to make these items. I will also be showing you how to draw up a pattern for those of you who don't have a printer at home. Before we get started, I just want to go over what fabrics are suitable. Because the pouches need to be breathable, they can only be made from natural fibers, so 100% cotton, linen or bamboo are best. These are some of the cotton flat quarters that I picked up in Spotlight, and these were $10 for 10. A single one was enough to make a larger outer pouch. If you want, you can upcycle some old cotton sheets. Just make sure that they are 100% cotton. For the linings, again, 100% cotton. It's best to go with a jersey or a flannelette, as this will be softer and a lot more snuggly for little joeys. You can also knit the outer pouch if you would like, but again, make sure that your yarn is either cotton, bamboo, or wool. A blend of these is also fine. So here are all of the size recommendations for the pouches if you are creating your own pattern. I'll be showing you how to make the large size today. To start, I'm going to draw up a rectangle measuring 40 centimeters by 35 centimeters. The paper I am using to draw my pattern on is just a roll of craft wrapping paper that you can pick up at any dollar store. I'm then adding a 1 centimeter seam allowance around the whole rectangle and 2 centimeters to the top edge. I'm then cutting it out and folding it in half. Next, I'm measuring in 8 centimeters either side of the bottom corner, then joining the dots together. I'm then marking in halfway between the two dots and joining the middle dot to the corner. This will work as a guideline to draw in the curve. It is important to curve the bottom edges as it stops their little faces from getting stuck in the corners, and it makes it easier for the carers to clean as well. Once I'm happy with my curve, I'm then cutting it out, and that's it for the outer pouch pattern. To make the lining pattern, I'm folding some more craft paper in half. I'm then placing the outer pouch pattern folded in half on top. Next, I'm measuring in 5 centimeters from the top edge and placing the outer pouch pattern in line with that 5 centimeter mark. I'm then tracing around the outer edge and cutting out the lining pattern. So here are the two pattern pieces. As you can see, the lining should be 5 centimeters taller than your outer pouch pattern. Next, I'm pinning my pattern and cutting out 2 pieces of the outer fabric. I'm then placing the wrong sides together and sewing a 5mm seam. It is important to sew a French seam so that the little nails don't get stuck in any of the loose threads. Once I have finished sewing the seam, I'm then trimming off about 2mm and turning the pouch inside out. I'm then sewing another 5mm seam. This is what the finished French seam looks like. As you can see, there are no exposed threads. To finish the top hem, I'm ironing it down 1 centimeter and then another 2 centimeters and stitching along the edge. For the lining, I'm doing the exact same steps I did with the outer pouch. If you're using a printed fabric for the lining, make sure you sew your fabric with the right sides facing together. To finish the pouches, I'm placing the lining into the outer pouch and folding the lining down over the outer pouch. And this is the finished pouch. It's recommended that for each pouch that you make 3 linings so that they can be swapped out easily and cleaned throughout the day. There are several different places you can send the pouches to, so I'll have those all linked in the description box down below.